Here I am at Bovington Tankfest, ready to take some photos and filming of all the latest tanks.
(1421) 7514, Trooper Taylor. I landed with 22nd Dragoon Guards, which were equipped with flail tanks. You know what flail tanks are, do you? The ones that flailed. Not so much. We landed on Sword Queen Red. Sword was the name of the beach. Queen was the area, Red was left of the Sword Queen Red, at a near place called Lyon-sur-Mer, and we just threshed the mines there. We were in landing craft, and each landing craft had 3 Shermans on it and 1 Churchill. When we were landing, our landing craft hit something under the water. There was a big explosion. We swung to the right and hit the one on the right. Then we straightened up again, and water cars started coming. We drove a bit further forward, and then the first tank went off, and as the first tank went off, there was a big crack, and the boat split in half. Fortunately, it wasn't very deep, so we all drove off, and later on the boat just sank to the bottom.
What type of boat was it?
Well, they're landing craft, like a big barge with a door on the front that drops down on chains.
Oh right.
Yeah, landing craft.
I thought
landing craft as opposed to landing ship. A landing ship is a big one, 2 decks, the tank's on the bottom and the truck's on the top.
I thought they were a little bit smaller. I didn't think they could carry 3 Shermans.
Well, there were all sorts of different sizes.
Oh right.
There's landing craft, this was landing craft tank. And there's landing craft infantry, which was smaller and narrower, and they didn't carry the infantry right the way across the channel. They were slung on the sides of ships, and when they got close in, they were lowered to the water, and the infantrymen climbed over the side on scramble nets, and then they went onto the beach. Yeah.
This is 41st Infantry, armoured infantry, part of the 2nd Armoured Division. So the vehicles you've got here represent the 82nd Reconnaissance. So they would have gone out in front of the main tank force, sourcing out where the enemy were and then radioing back.
Come on! Range complete!
So all the Americans who landed on Utah and Omaha, they were all based in the West Country, coming up from Cornwall through Devon into Dorset. The 2nd Armoured, who we're portraying today, they were based around Tidworth. Do you know where Tidworth is? Up on Salisbury Plain. It's still a modern army base, but back in the 1940s it still had the old Victorian buildings up there. And the 41st Infantry, who were them and the 30th Infantry were the only units issued with the camouflage uniform for D-Day. This is a 1903 Springfield, but it was still in use by the American infantry through the Second War. And they even modified these to be the sniper rifle. So when it was converted into the sniper rifle, they used to take the sight off, and you used to lose the foresight as well. And you used to have a Weaver telescope on the top.
Could it only fire 1 bullet?
Well, it's got an internal magazine for 5.
So.
And then if you play with the
'Cause then you would have to only
catch here, what you can do is adjust how far the bolt comes back, and then you can actually leave a full clip of 5 in there and just feed them in one at a time if you wanted to.
That's better than having just one, because then you have to go and then fire it, and then you go bang, and then you have to put another one in, and another one.
So that's what they used to.
I've had a great time, and it's Caleb Clode signing off.